my channel, Kaz's Communicate. I'm Kaz, I'm a healer and an intuitive. Today we are going to do what energies that are coming in June 2023. So these are energies that are starting to come into your life. They might not necessarily arrive at the beginning of June, but you might start seeing them at the end of June. We're going to pick a pile. So what I'm going to get you to do is concentrate on each of these piles and choose one of them. So usually it's an instantaneous choice. There are timestamps below that you can go directly to your choice. I'm going to be channeling through the energy of the crystals. So it won't be the crystal itself I'm reading, it's the energy that gets amplified through the crystals for me to read. And just as a disclaimer, not all of these messages will be for you because I'm doing group readings. The other thing is I have collected these crystals over 20 years, and sometimes I forget the name of them because it has been a long time ago since I've purchased them, and all of my crystal books are packed up in boxes at the moment. So please forgive me for that. So please pick your pile and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile one, we have black tourmaline, we have some sort of jasper, we have a green stone, and I think that's a bloodstone there. So I'm going to start with this black tourmaline. So there's some sort of adventure coming your way. You may be going on holiday or going on safari or something like that. It's something you've not done before, and it's going to be very fortuitous. You're going to either meet someone or meet a group of friends or meet a connection that's going to lead you to something else. So this is a really good energy. It's kind of fun-loving, relaxing, gentle kind of energy. It's really, really lovely. So that's coming in from June. With this one here, I get that in the past there has been some heartache. Quite recently actually, so you may have broken up in a relationship or been hurt through a relationship, or you may have lost someone close to you in the last 6 to 12 months. So the angels tell me that your energy is healing. There is good on the horizon. So sometimes in life we have to go through these things to experience good things. So I can feel your energy and your mood has been quite up and down. And what they're saying is it's going to steadily get better. You'll come to more of a plateau in your energy and your mood. And the grieving and loss is a bit of a process where it's like waves rolling in. Sometimes you have big waves and sometimes you have little waves, and this is starting to smooth out into a more calm body of water. For some reason I'm getting real snake energy with this, so I don't know if there's someone around you who doesn't have your best interests at heart, or you might literally have come across a snake or seen a snake around you. Snake is also can be about transformation, as shedding new skin and renewing yourself. So keep an eye out for things like that. There's a deeper message here that I'm being told. Okay, for some of you, there's a certain person who really doesn't have your best interests at heart. And what they're saying is it's better that you stay away from them. You don't have to make a big song and dance or a big, blow up or break up. Most of you know who this is in your life. And it's just about edging your energy away. This person is a bit of a super soaker of energy. So they do feed off other people's energy. And we're coming back to this grieving, is that, sometimes when you are grieving, other people's grief does get in the way. So it may be someone that's grieving with you or feel that their needs are bigger than yours. So don't forget that you are the most important person in your life. Without you, no one has any other relationship with you. So look after yourself first. And part of that is perhaps just edging away from this person. It may be someone that you're closely related to and you can't just dump and run. So perhaps start edging away, because it is zapping your energy and it's making this, whatever this process of loss is, more difficult for you. So just be aware. This one's about your heart chakra, so yeah, I am getting a fair bit of loss here, and it may be a relationship or a friendship rather than just a bereavement. But what they are saying is that your heart chakra is healing. Life goes on, and that you're here to live your life for you. So loss is hard on any level. But remember that after this lifetime is over, you'll be reunited anyway, and all of that pain will have gone. So you're still to live your life with acknowledging the lessons and acknowledging that you are a human being with feelings. It's sometimes when we're in pain, it's really hard because all we want to do is get through the pain, but pain doesn't work that way. So what they're saying is be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to heal from the pain of either a broken relationship or the loss of a loved one, and be kind to yourself. If you need to spend a day in bed because you're feeling unhappy, spend a day in bed feeling unhappy. But also they're saying nature is incredibly healing. So if you are feeling low, try and get outside, no matter the weather, because it will make you feel better naturally in a nice, gentle way. It won't be a zoom from sad to happy. It'll be a nice, buffering, comforting energy. Okay, group 1, that's all I have for you. Thanks for viewing me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome group 2. Here's your crystals for today. We've got tiger's eye, we've got moonkite, bloodstone, and some sort of brownish pyramid. I'm not quite sure what that one is. If anyone knows, they can pop it in the comments. So I'm going to start with this crystal today. Okay, I'm getting like a lot of people have got stuff going on in their heads, so it may be headaches or migraines, it may be overthinking, your crown chakra may be blocked, you may be having trouble sleeping, your third eye may be blocked. For some of you who are normally intuitive and have things, I suspect that perhaps your third eye has been blocked and you're not getting as much information through as you normally would. Spirit is telling me that this is a temporary thing. Other things are being upgraded so that's why that third eye has been blocked off just for now. When it starts opening up again, you may get sensations in the middle of your brow. You may actually be able to feel that chakra opening. For others of you who have had chronic headaches and chronic pain, some of that will be easing. Some of you will find a solution to your problem outside of you. Some of you will find it inside of you. So by that I mean you might suddenly get an idea of a way to solve this, or you may work on opening your third eye chakra and open your crown chakra, so that congestion in your head resolves. Now, if this is something suddenly that's come on and it's bad headaches, you will need to go and get it checked out. I'm not meaning to scare anyone now, but you can get some help for that. And just be careful of your head too. So, you know, watch out for things that are hanging low and bumping your head as well. So this is all to do with your head. Alright, so the mood card here is about fun and adventure. So group 1 got a similar message to this, is that either coming in June, or the energy, you might be planning a trip in June for later on in the year. There is a sense of fun and adventure happening. So things that you haven't seen before, things that you haven't done before, you may be planning a trip for that, or it may just turn up spontaneously, like a friend says, let's go and do this, and you've never done it before. So there is going to be some fun and adventure, but with spontaneity as well. So, and look, you will really enjoy yourself. This is just fun-filled. It's kind of almost childlike excitement, a lot of fun. So that's coming in, or starting to come in from June. Some of you might be catching up with family that you haven't seen for a long time. You may have been separated for various reasons, but it might be something like that, and that will be really joyous, really joyous. Some of you might be going on some type of adventure holiday with rapids and flowing water. Okay. This one here. This is all about new ideas. So for some of you, you may be getting an influx of new ideas. And this is really interesting because when your third eye and crown are blocked, sometimes that doesn't happen. But what I'm getting is that there is going to be an influx of new ideas. So perhaps after you get over the headaches, if you've got headaches and things like that, there's going to be quite a few new ideas coming in. Best to jot them down as they come in. Maybe keep a notebook handy or put them into your phone, whatever you do. So there's going to be an idea, one particular idea that leads you to something quite big or something different in your life, where you're going to, take a change of situation in some way or another. So it might be that you have an idea to live in another part of the country or another part of the world, or you have an idea to change jobs, or you have an idea on how to make more money, or you have an idea on how to have a better work-life balance. And there's going to be an idea that's going to be good for you and also your loved ones as well. And it will come in quite suddenly, like a bolt of lightning. But it will also come in with other ideas. So write them all down, but you'll probably know which is the best one. And sometimes when we get in the flow of ideas and get that sort of thought process, not so much thought process, but inspiration process running, you'll find that you might get quite a few different ideas. Oh, this is a stone of spontaneity, so we're getting spontaneity again. Perhaps you've not been very spontaneous, perhaps you've had quite a rigid work schedule or quite a rigid life schedule where you have to do certain things at certain times on certain days. This is about letting go of some of that process and bringing in some spontaneity, even if it's temporary. So it might be that you're going on holidays and so that your routine changes. In life, sometimes when we go from one period to another in life, your routine changes. So it might be that you're having a baby and so your home routine changes, or it might be that you're retiring, so your life routine changes, or your kids might be leaving home, or something along those lines. So it's about having more spontaneity in life. being less rigid with routines. And it may be that you've been very hard on yourself for certain things, and some things need to go now, other things can stay. So it's not like letting go of self-care routines. It's more about letting go of routines that perhaps don't suit you but suit other people. All right, group 2, that's all I have for you now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Group 3, here are your crystals. So we've got a strawberry agate. I'm not sure what this one's called, but it's a purple one. I've got this one here. I don't know what that one is either. And this one is pre-night. So I'm just going to work through the crystals and channel the energies that go with them. So I'm going to start with this strawberry quartz. Okay, I feel like a really calm energy coming in. Real calming down of energy. It's a really soft energy. It is what you are going to expect coming into your life from June 2023. For some of you it might be short-lived, so maybe you're going on holiday after having a very frantic first part of the year. But what I feel is like a calming. So you might be going for a massage or doing a meditation course where your energy is just calming right down. For those of you who don't do regular things like that, where you're go, go, go all the time, what Spirit is saying is it's really important to have some calm times as well, because over time they're telling me your neurons get frazzled. So your nervous system really takes a beating. So what they're saying is make time for calm, even if it's just putting a face mask on with some cucumbers over your eyes and relaxing and listening to something calming. Your energy has been up and been quite frazzled, so you might have had a lot going on in your life recently. This one here, I'm hearing steering committee, so I'm not sure if any of you are part of committees or meetings or something like that, but there's something quite revolutionary about this committee, and they're going to make great changes in whatever field it is that the committee's in. So some of you are part of this, some of you have thought about joining this committee, and the suggestion is that you do go ahead. It might be as simple as, your local school committee, or, a committee to organise some sort of function. But what it's going to do for you personally, it's going to do things obviously for the community and beyond. But for you personally, it's going to give you a sense of belonging and a sense of joining towards a common goal, which perhaps you haven't been doing much of lately. So yeah, this is about some sort of committee. Here we have, for the same groups, is a sense of adventure. So for the last two groups, we've got some sort of adventure or some sort of travel or spontaneity. And we're getting that again. Perhaps you've lost your sense of adventure and you're doing the same things over and over. But there's going to be a bit of a spark coming in about becoming adventurous again. Perhaps you were adventurous, years ago, but life has gotten in the way and you're not as adventurous as you used to be. I'm getting that some of you have kids and, you're not able to do the things you used to do, but maybe your kids are growing up now and you can be more adventurous with them. I know we always try to protect our children and keep them safe, but maybe they need a little bit of adventure too. Something you haven't perhaps done for a while, and you might just suddenly think, I used to love doing that, and you might want to go and do that again, whatever it happens to be. But this is a sense of adventure, reclaiming that sense of adventure and, just having some passion again about something, because it has been lacking. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We live near an airfield and sometimes it gets a bit noisy as we're trying to film. So this is about sleep. Perhaps you're not getting enough sleep, or perhaps you're getting too much sleep, and there needs to be some sort of balance there. If you're getting too much sleep, I would suggest just going and getting your health looked at. This isn't just exhaustion. For some of you it is because you're overworking, but for some of you there is some sort of imbalance there. It might be your thyroid, it might be your adrenals, it might be blood sugars. So it's worth getting checked out if you are sleeping more than usual, or you're finding that you're not able to feel satisfied on a lot of sleep. For those of you who are having trouble getting to sleep, the angels are telling me to get out in nature. So if you already spend a fair bit of time outside in nature, it may be that you need to watch the sunrise and sunset, because that resets your circadian rhythm. It may be that you've been trapped inside if it's been bad weather. It may be that you've been working really hard in your job in an environment that's not outside in nature. But there are natural solutions to this. If you're finding that you're waking up during the night, they're talking about screen time too, so you just need to cut down on screen time before bed. If you're waking up during the night, some of you are getting overheated or you're getting cold, so try and regulate your temperature before going to bed. They're saying that humans don't realise how important sleep is, and the population are going to start ageing faster because of lack of sleep, and part of that is down to electronics and screen time at night. But what it does is it interrupts, and look, scientists have proved this, it interrupts your sleep-wake balance. So they're saying do all those things that are suggested, but also try and get time out in nature, especially if you don't already do that, because that will help balance you. So group 3, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoy your June, and I'll see you next time.